So today we are going to study about module 3, that is all about cloud computing. The first question which comes to mind is, what is this cloud computing all about? The cloud is just a mutation, it's a form of an internet. It stores, or you can say safeguard efficient data or information so that it is not lost in computers and it is saved in a storage form, and also it helps in networking. To understand better about cloud, we can see here the term cloud actually refers to the network or internet. In other words, we can say that cloud is something which is present at the remote location. Cloud can provide services over public and private networks. To understand more about cloud, three classification of cloud can be LAN, WAN and VPN. So LAN is a LAN, local area network, WAN is a wide area network, and VPN is virtual personal networking or private networking. Now LAN, you can take example of college servers to computers. WAN example, global connectivities. And VPN is a personal data networking of any business or company, or any personal data networking of private people also. So like example of personal networking, VPN can be web connectivity, web conferencing, customer relationship management, CRM, etc. Architecture is an important word used in cloud. Cloud architecture or design of the cloud, how it works. It's a system architecture of the software which involves the delivery of the cloud computing, typically involves multiple cloud components communicating with each other over application programming interfaces, usually what we call as web services. So in a short, we can understand architecture is a design wherein different PCs, different computers, different systems are connected to each other through a connectivity of architecture or servers. And again, all are connected to the cloud storages. Now, what are the types of cloud computing? Basically, there are three divisions of cloud computing: public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud. Now, what is a public cloud? Public clouds are made available to the general public by a service provider who hosts the cloud infrastructure. Generally, public cloud providers like Amazon AWS, Amazon Web Services AWS, Microsoft Services, Google Services, these are all the public clouds which are owned by a private company and operated infrastructures and offers access over the internet to the various customers. Private cloud. Private cloud is a cloud infrastructure dedicated to a particular company, organization, or a person. Private clouds allows businesses to host applications in the cloud which are very personal and confidential, while it is addressing the concerns regarding data security, controls, safety, etc. So private clouds are usually hosted internally, externally, wherein the third party intrusion is not there. It's only the customer and the service providers. Third is a hybrid cloud, which is a combination of public and private cloud. Hybrid clouds are composition of two or more clouds. Now it can be a combination of one type of private and community or public that remains unique entities but are bound together, offering advantages of multiple deployment models. That means hybrid clouds are flexible to have some privacy along with some public sharing also. So certain part of it is very flexible, changed, and certain parts of it will be very rigid, which cannot be changed. So a part and parcel of hybrid cloud can be a combination of private and public clouds. Now, what are the advantages of cloud computing? First, flexibility. There is a high rate of flexibility which is possible in cloud computing. Low cost. Storing into computer, PC, servers, it's very difficult and very costly. Extra gigabyte, megabyte, zettabyte. So you have to take and purchase from various service providers. But if cloud computing is there, it's easy to store a huge data at the least cost. Third advantage is speed and scales. Traditional methods to buy and configure hardware, software are time consuming. But cloud computing is very easy and speed is also very fast. Easier management of data and information. Also, another advantage of cloud computing is it's easily manageable by anybody into the system knowledge, centralized location, and also operation is also very flexible. The device diversity. We can access our application and data anywhere and in the world on any system. So that kind of flexibility of accessibility of the data is possible through cloud computing and downloading from cloud different types of important informations at any place and at any time. See, anything which has advantages will also have disadvantages. What are the disadvantages of cloud computing then? First, dependency. One major disadvantage of cloud computing is users completely depend on the service providers. It's like an addiction, and if the service provider do some kind of mischief, the customers are at the risk. Second is the risk. Cloud computing services means taking services from the remote servers. There is always a risk in the hands of service providers for the privacy and the importance of the informations of inside stories of the companies. Requires a constant internet connection. Another most important disadvantage, if there is no internet connection, you can't download the computer stored cloud informations. So internet is must with the speed. Next is security. Security and privacy are the biggest concerns about the cloud computing nowadays. So you are totally depending upon the service providers. So today we are going to